So now let's repeat this process, but we're going to do it for up here. We're going to do that same process, but for up there. We want to find this diameter. Remember, we had a taper in here, and the average of this column was a foot diameter. So if you measured from the midpoint of the column, it should be 1 foot. In fact, let's verify that. Let's find the midpoint here, and the midpoint there. 1'6", I'm sorry. 18 inches. Okay. That's right, we went with 18 inches. Okay. So, we're going to repeat this process. We're going to draw a circle from this endpoint here. Let's pick the endpoint node, snap node, to this endpoint. There we go. Let's move that out in space someplace. Don't know where exactly. Probably down here. And let's scale it by half because it's twice the size. Whoop, scale. Scale it from this center point by 0.5. Okay, so that is the diameter and the radius of the top of the column where it meets that surface here. So we want to repeat this process, but at this point right here, this perpendicular intersection of two perpendicular lines. So let's go ahead and find out what the exact measurement of that was. Let's find the diameter here. 1'4" and 3/16. 3/16 I know is 0.1875, but let's verify it with our calculator. Let's clear that data. Drag calculator here, and let's divide 3 by 16. 0.1875, as I said. So we're going to draw a diameter of 16.1875. Let's go ellipse from the center point here, or from this intersection here. 16.1875 diameter. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's pick ISO circle. Okay, I forgot to pick that. From this endpoint, and we'll give the diameter of 16.1875. So that is where the column surface begins. So let's find this intersection here. So we're going to pick the intersection snap node right there, and then we're going to drag it down to this quadrant here. Where are you, quadrant? Well, actually it looks like nearest. Nearest would be the best fit, and we can actually mirror this line over. But before I do, let's start cleaning this drawing up. I want to trim some of the lines here. Let's get rid of that. What else don't we need now? We don't need that. We don't need this. Do not need that. Oh wait, I will need that. I'm sorry, I will need that because I need to mirror this line. So let's go ahead and mirror that line from any place here to any other place on that line. There we go, we mirrored it. Now we can get rid of some of these lines. Let's get rid of that. Now what else is going to be hidden? We need to trim. Let's trim from this line and this line. Trim out some of these circles here. We're not going to need, oh I'm sorry, I clicked ahead of myself. We're going to trim between these two lines. We're going to trim this part of the arc, elliptical arc, and that one. We're also going to trim that and that. Let's trim all that away. That looks a little better.